EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcons soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Here are your Atlanta Falcons.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
And he's really had an up and down start to his NFL career, and he's always going to be viewed, fair or unfairly, through the lens of that blockbuster trade that Carolina made to acquire him with the first overall pick. So that's going to be the lens. C.J. Stroud wins Rookie of the Year, and Bryce Young has a disappointing rookie season. But then you look at last year, Mike, only a year later, the back half of the season, Bryce Young looked like the first overall pick in the draft. So if they get that version of Bryce Young now in year 3, this Carolina Panthers team can compete in their division, and I think they can make some noise come the end of the year.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Tremble comes in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Young. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Young. The set up the screen here to Hubbard. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like. Mike, for any young quarterback. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Plant. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. This one fielded beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 32-yard
The Panthers
line.
offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
For the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. He's got the 1st-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. Another run here for Robinson. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They run over center with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Second and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And to be brought down right around the 40s, Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Penix. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Into space. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
And the Falcons.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and Man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Kershawn Wharton getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. The throw is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Romo's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Young's pass complete to Tabarolo McMillan. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard.
Hubbard, the ball carrier.
The
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On second down, Young. He's got his man. That's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9.
The second down pass. EA Tiburon on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Second and inches. The motion man is Sanders. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Panthers 7, Falcons 3.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
It's 2nd down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here is Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he will score! Great London. Touchdown Atlanta. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7.
Falcons 10, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Panther 1st down.
shotgun. Young.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down, Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
3rd and 12.
3rd and long. To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, Penix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Penix. He keeps it himself. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third down and 9. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Ryan
3 points,
to kick
all
off
that
for
separates
Carolina.
these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Falcons
line.
offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Christian Rose, boom.
He's
there on the
at the
tackle.
32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll step up and run. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and
Mike,
10
this is
at the
great
44-yard
awareness by the
line.
quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
14.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Young. Defender Drake all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremors. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Good snap. Good hold.
Ties the game.
Good kick. And the Panthers will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
Ball level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I would just like to see a little bit more sense of urgency in these situations, especially from the receivers downfield. I mean, Mike, the protection did a great job. They held up as long as they could. But on 3rd down, the quarterback's buying as much time as he could, looking for an open target. But that open target, it never came.
So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Falcons going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's 3rd and 4. Here's Young to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's a
A
gain
pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On play action, Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. Derek Brown in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, Young. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
And the Panther first down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Young. And he's in. Xavier Legend. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Falcons 16.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're going to go play action with Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
3rd and 2, and Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mooney in motion. On second down, Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a two-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. They'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. David Onyemata in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Mooney in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. This is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point after try forthcoming.
Lining up for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Panthers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Young. His tight end Trimble over the middle. And he's got this this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He'll step up and run this. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A second down throw for Young. He takes off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
6-yard line.
Here's first down. Now Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble.
Complete to number 82, Tommy Tremble. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 29-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.